Oladipo spinning a big one-handed slam.
After a lot of hype and anticipation, the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament officially has a new champion.
The finals this past weekend was a clash of titans, with Ty Debo, a.k.a. Two-Way Rocco, on one side.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Leva is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Cobb is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard.
And the anticipation for this matchup. Cobb facing the team that traded him and the man who took his job in junior. Everyone was waiting for this game.
And you could just feel the tension in the building, Greg. This will be a game that is talked about for weeks. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Passes it to Cobb from past the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to get out on this if you're the D. Cobb possesses the range to do major damage.
Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Cobb. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Over in the corner, Warren. Down low, here's Mr. Clutch, and he lays it straight in. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the game.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Turner. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense. And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense
that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
And it's good for 2. Cobb's got 10 points.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, they're on fire right now. Cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%. Refusing to let the defense dictate to him. Cobb has no problem going at him and drawing the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now, here's Warren. 17 points for him last game against New York.
Oladipo looking very comfortable from this area, and I think it helps when he's looking to shoot from there.
Here's Cobb. The pass to Doncic. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count it. He's got 8.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Over Oladipo. And it's Doncic missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Indiana. Warren on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. He nails it. And we're tied up. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game. And this game has Cobb's fingerprints all over it. He's taking over on offense and showing no signs of stopping.
Here's Finney Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Cobb after the basket by Sabonis. To the middle, Turner with the steal. Sabonis, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Oladipo for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Cobb. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
How about that finish? What a throwdown by Cobb.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Kleba. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And Indiana making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. Dallas leading by 6. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Cobb. Count it from 12. Cobb's got 18 points in the game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Hardaway, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchup. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And the first one at the line is good. And great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
The Pacers making a switch here. Fouls checked in. Now, here's Doncic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Now here's Porzingis after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Pass to Mr. Clutch to the inside. Doncic right side. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's blocked, and he gets it back. Another shot. Hardaway with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Indiana moving the ball over. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you did.
Cobb passes to Porzingis. Kicks to Cobb. Pass to Kleba. Brogdon against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
In the corner, Powell with it. Brogdon outside. Powell trying to free himself up, and he's able to get it back. No good from Mr. Clutch.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
White is checked in for Turner. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 7. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And they're losing their concentration.
Up with a new group on the floor. And then for Dallas, Zinkus, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Doncic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cobb in for Curry. Now here's Oladipo. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Shoots over Doncic. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
On the court for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Cobb. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position.
No hesitation that time from Cobb. I mean, that kind of confidence goes a long way for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He added 37 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
That free throw good for Mr. Clutch. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserves there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Cobb from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb. Cobb's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Porzingis with the block. Plenty of space. And another basket for Dallas.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Now here's Turner. He had 16 points in the win against New York.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And here are the Mavericks now. Cobb kicks to Porzingis, passes it to Finney Smith. Doncic against Oladipo. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
And he sinks the second. Here's Cobb. 23 points in the game. And the pass to Finney Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with. And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Cobb after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. And it's good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter. Left side, Turner. Mavericks with the rebound. And they double up Doncic. Carboni. Here's Finney Smith. He has 7. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the bonus. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now, here's Oladipo. After the miss from Hendricks Cobb.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Inside, here's Cobb. Out of hand on it, and he recovers it. And that one drops. Cobb's got it all tied up now for the man.
And he's having quite a quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 37 points in the win against New York.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Oladipo.
Hey, if you're defending Cobb, it's going to take more than that to slow him down.
Indiana leading by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Hardaway dishes to Cobb. Again, the Mavericks score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys. And for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on that one. Indiana making some changes. Dwight Powell comes in for Miles Turner, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Domantas Sabonis. Curry's checked in for Dallas. Pass to Cobb. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Kicks it to Holiday. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Holiday's got 6 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And Kleba out top of the key. And Cobb gets it to go.
Boy, Cobb always eager to attack the rim. His confidence level, a big part of his game.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. From outside, off the mark.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jump.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Curry. The Pacers making the shot. Good D by Brogdon.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Mr. Clutch. And it's blocked. Down low, here's Cobb, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the... And so it's Hendricks Cobb making highlights for the Dallas Mavericks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Hendricks Cobb has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers 5. Now, here's Cobb. To Porzingis. Right at the free throw line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's mid-range game continues to look better. He's a consistent threat from this area.
Passes it to Kleba. Now Doncic. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Hey, you got to think that expectations are always high for Sabonis as the son of one of the all-time great players. But you know what? He consistently has made his own mark and delivers outstanding performance.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
And it's blocked. Cobb in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pacers trail by 6 to the inside. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Cobb passes to Kleba. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Turner. Oladipo outside. Indiana moving the ball over. And he gets it to go. 26 points for Mr. Clutch.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Porzingis. 12 points for him. Porzingis is double. Here's Finney Smith. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And the Pacers call time here. Hendricks Cobb with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here's Warren. Guarded closely. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A floater. The putback. Kleba kicks to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It falls and 2 points for Mr. Clutch.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Cobb passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. The shot's good. 30 points for Mr. Clutch.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Dallas leading by 9. Doncic feeling it out. Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Powell, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Doug McDermott in for T.J. Warren. Here's Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out with it. And he has 42. Now Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Over to the left wing. McConnell passes to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Back to Doncic. The pass to Kleba. He gets that one. Kleba's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here are the Mavericks now. 6-point game. And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. Changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Oladipo comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Aaron Holiday. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. Buried from 15 feet out. Brunson's got his 2nd basket.
Wow, he doesn't make like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's the teardrop. They grab their own miss. Sabonis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles. He's got great energy. But he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fuel to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Here's Curry after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Hardaway finds Curry. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Shoots it up. They get it again. Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brogdon.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Poke loose. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Warren. Here's Mr. Clutch. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points in the second half. Dallas leading by 3. And here is Cobb. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Turner. That one goes in.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
Cobb passes to Curry. Kleba kicks to Porzingis. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
And it's tied up with that one. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
No problems knocking that one down. Cobb's got 45 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Sabonis. Here's Cobb. Outside Curry. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Warren, good.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Here's Cobb, and the dunk by Cobb.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game. Yeah, Cobb is never afraid to fight for it. Gets fouled inside, but still gets the shot up.
Good on both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Timeout called the Pacers. Pacers trail by 4. Kicks to Oladipo. To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, here's Cobb. He started closely.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
From 11 feet away, and good. He got the Ingles that time as it falls. Turner's got 7 points for the quarter. Now, here's Cobb. And they pick up 2. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 or 5 from the field.
Sabonis the pass to Turner. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Cobb. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Sabonis kicks to Turner, and the shot goes in. Turner's got 13 points in the second half.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Kleba. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Dallas making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Cobb. Carboni, started by Oladipo.
You know, when Oladipo is throwing shots away, it gets everybody going, and his coaches and teammates alike love it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Sweet little floater. Cobb got 57 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Cobb. Here's Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Cobb. To the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Fires from the line. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Warren. There's Mr. Clutch. The kick out to Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Now, here's Cobb. Knocked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. Sabonis, good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Sabonis has got 8 here in the quarter.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Here's Cobb, and good, there's another.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Sabonis finds Warren. Count that bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Cobb. Porzingis passes to Finney Smith. Here's Cobb. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over.
He's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Feeds to Turner. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Over in the corner for Porzingis. Off the left rim and out.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the shot by Warren, no good. The Mavericks leading. Cobb, wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Cobb with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry's checked in for Dallas. Doncic dishes to Cobb. And Doncic, here we go.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Boy, quick hands that time by Curry on the steal. And his team makes sure the turnover is not in vain.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Cobb after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Cobb passes to Curry. He kicks it to Doncic. 5 on the clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oladipo against Doncic. And too long on the shot. Mavericks leading by 5. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Cobb gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 8. There's 1:26 left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Hendricks Cobb.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Porzingis. Curry gets the buckets.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That will be number 5 on him. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Dallas. 6-point lead. Sabonis with the steal. Doncic against Oladipo. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Curry. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered.
Doncic against Oladipo.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot. On the pass to Cobb. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Count it! So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the